some young ladies in San Francisco have been arrested for Section 8 fraud, scamming Section 8. So it says, the article says, city worker has 17 fake children. Scam Section 8 cash. Investigators allege that a couple defrauded housing and other benefits worth more than 500,000 in American dollars. Let's get into it. A San Francisco city worker and her girlfriend have been charged with defrauding Section 8 housing funds and child care benefits worth more than $500,000, the district of attorney announced last Thursday. Investigators discovered that the pair was receiving $30,000 monthly and child care subsidies after claiming they were caring for 17 children. Months of surveillance. Remember, I told y'all, when they suspect you, they let you do it until they have you on tape and on record, and there's no way you can get out of it. They got you. That's what they do. That's what they've always done. When they suspect that you lying, they'll let you lie. They'll let you get away with it. But believe me, you're gonna have to pay for your sins. And this is paying for your sins right here. Cause you going to jail. It ain't no getting no. I just saw a saying today. Let me read y'all the saying that I just saw. I'm gonna read it to you. It might be on this phone, but it said, there's no easy way around it. So stop thinking that you missed it, because you didn't. We have to work for everything we get. All the people that's scamming and scheming, they will come. I know we all like luxury items. Me, I don't care if I have them or not. I ain't going to jail for them. I ain't going to jail for Christian Louboutin, Chanel. I'm not going to jail for none of them. Nope. I'm not going to jail for none of them. I'm not going to jail to go to the St. Regis or none of that. If I can't afford it and pay for it on a layaway plan, child, I'm going on vacation and I pay every month if I have to, but I'm not going no jail. Okay? So, San Francisco Municipal Transportation Agency Daisy Avalos, 47, and her partner Maggie Passion, 49, were arraigned Thursday on charges of grand theft, welfare fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy. Both pled not guilty. This is my thing. I don't know why people wait till they get in their 40s. Honey, these are white collar. This is a white collar crime, which is federal time. You got white collar crime and you got blue collar crime. White collar crimes, they are federal crimes, and they consist of people doing stuff like bank fraud and anything that's a paper trail, right? I'm just explaining to you in layman terms. Um, a blue collar crime, you'll get a crime, but you can do like some good behavior or whatever for it. Let me look that up right quick. Okay, so a blue collar crime is an example is like assault, battery, burglary, theft, vandalism. Characteristics are more physical, immediate financial gain, often from loyal socioeconomic backgrounds. Like me, if somebody robbed me, that's a blue collar crime. Now, if you rob a bank, that's a white collar crime. Okay, white collar crimes, and a white collar crime is like fraud, bribery, embezzlement, money laundering, insider trading. More technical and long term financial gain, often in positions of power and trust, may involve. So also they're not commenting on pending investigations. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I got a calendar for all the stories I'm telling you, because we are going to find out the outcome of these stories. I have the Menendez brothers coming up probably tomorrow, coming up, because a lot of these stories I'm talking about, I've been covering on my live stream. I got a lot of live streams I do, and I do unpopular topics. So I'm doing some follow ups on some of the stories on like Donald Trump and other things that he's done, other people, what they have done and been in the news. Recently, I did a video on Maya Love, who passed away, who was the first Black Republican Congresswoman. So if you need any insight, I do those stories every night. Anything that's like breaking, or just updates just come out. So prosecutors allege that Parison failed to disclose her relationship with Avalos government income, which would have qualified which would have disqualified their household from receiving public benefits intended for low income families. Now I did videos on Section 8 and food stamps, and of course people don't look at videos. They just take a couple of the words you say and they chop and strew them. And I tried to tell people that I used to be a person on Section 8 and low income, and somehow, some way, they didn't see that part of the video. Honey, if you lived it, you can talk about it. Some people ain't never lived that life and they shouldn't even speak on it. But they might got millions of views on their videos, and you come over here on my little bitty platform messing with me because I'm somebody that used to be on these programs. And I'm not on those programs because I don't didn't want to be humiliated. I felt like I was being humiliated and exploited, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this on my own. So don't come on here. You can, but your comment may get deleted because I don't deal in foolery. I know what I said in the video. My first Section 8 video, my first food stamp video. I used to be on those programs. I just don't want to be feeling like I'm begging somebody to do something for me. Some people do need those programs because they paid into them. Veterans, disabled people that are elderly, people that's elderly, veterans, they need those programs. I don't need them. I'm a well body. I can still work. But when I can't work, I might need them. So don't come for me until you look at the whole video, because some of y'all don't look at videos. Y'all take something that somebody say and run the whole with it. That's how rumors and stuff get started that wasn't even meant to be started. So please look at videos before you start judging people. If you got time, listen. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you whatever it is. Okay? Also, the investigating stem from 2023, when the Human Services Agency began examining Parson's eligibility for public assistance. Public records show that Parmesan, I think her name Parmesan, owned two businesses in San Francisco. One Legends, one's Mama's Boutique. They even got the address. Was listed as a prior resident. They listed the businesses as residents at the food stamp office. Another episode of America's Dumbest Crimes. Could you have not went to a mailing service? They have mailing services like you can actually have a physical address. Y'all had to do research when y'all want to be criminals. When y'all want to steal stuff, just do a little research. Go online and say, hey, can I get a mailing address? I don't want to put my business address because if they look this up, they're going to see that I own a business, and it's going to be a whole red flag. Now, nobody's saying that you can't own a business on low income, but if you got a profitable business, you should not be on low. And you got a lot of people like that. People get butthurt about that all the time when I say it because they know they're doing something illegal. They gonna catch you. They are gonna catch you. It's just a matter of time. Some of these city employees, you can type the name in online and to tell you how much they make. Honey, we can't hide no more. I done told y'all the days of hiding in privacy is no more. There's no more privacy. We don't have no privacy. Privacy was gone a long time ago. When we started tapping these cards and having all this cell phones, and we don't have no privacy. They know who we sleeping with. I'm telling you, they know who you sleeping with. I might not know, but they know. So they put the businesses on there as the residents. but they couldn't find them online. So somebody probably went by there and was like, okay, let me see what this is. Okay, they're saying that their action, my office, this is a quote from Miss Jenkins, my office will take action to ensure that the integrity of our benefit system and seek to hold accountability to who defrauds the system for their own personal gain. I've been saying it. All of y'all that's defraud Section 8 HUD, low income, food stamps. They coming. It's just a matter of time. They let cases build. You're not getting away. They let cases build up. Avalos and Perion are scheduled to appear in court April 22nd at a preliminary hearing date in San Francisco. And they have a San Francisco public defender has been appointed to represent Avalos. Perion, I hope I'm pronouncing their names correctly. I think she probably got her an attorney. We intend to fiercely defend her against these charges, what a spokesperson has said from the office who's a public defender. Since it is very early in this process, we can't speak on the details of the case, but we can tell you that we will scrutinize and investigate this evidence thoroughly. Attempts to reach Parmesan attorney were not successful. The defendants defrauded actions divert for over $375,000 in taxpayer money. Taxpayer funds from multiple federal programs, including HUD assistance, housing programs developed to provide safe and affordable housing for low income families. So this says that a correction has been made that Avalos worked for the San Francisco SFMTA. They said she worked at HSS, which was incorrect. What are your thoughts, guys? What do you think about this? What do you think about people defrauding the Section 8, defrauding? And I know a lot of people, some people in the comments get a little hurt by that. You must be the ones that's stealing because it don't affect my life. I'm just spreading the news and the word. Uh, for all of y'all that think y'all getting over, y'all ain't getting over. They just building the case against y'all. Unfortunately, they building the case, and it's unfortunately that this is gonna affect your family, your friends, your livelihood, your future. This is gonna affect your future, your livelihood, your family, your friends, your record. Y'all have to be careful and think wisely about this stuff. All money ain't good money. I done said that in the last video. So I'm gonna get off here. I just trying to do these little 10-minute. I got a lot of stories to do that's filling up my phone, and I need to get them out on the internet so you guys can see. Okay? I'll see you in the next video.